This is the Roulette Master. One of my subscribers, James, just sent me an amazing email and strategy. And he said that he wins between $100 and $200 every single day of the week. And at the end of the month, he just has a lot of extra money laying around because of it. And he calls this Lucky 13. And today we're going to put his Lucky 13 up against Fibonacci 12. And I can't wait to see which one makes the most money in 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and get started with Fibonacci 12 first, and then I'll show you James's new system called Lucky 13. So let's place the bets for Fibonacci 12, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with a $10 bet, and we're going to bet on the 12 that's been the longest since it is hit, which would be third 12. Let's go ahead and spin. The timer's set for 15 minutes, and here we go. And that's a 22 black. Okay, that's a loss. So the second bet with Fibonacci 12 is the same as the first one. And here we go. And that's a 0. So now we have another loss. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 10 plus 10. And we're going to have a $20 bet on third 12. And this is a $2,000 bankroll system. But you can do $200 bankroll if you use dollar units. And there's another loss. So now we're going to add 20 plus 10, last two bets, and that'll give us a $30 total bet on third 12. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 23 red, and that's another loss. So that's okay, though. We're going to take the 30 plus 20 now, and now we're going to have a $50 bet on third 12. Then we're going to check our balance and see where we're at. We're a minute in out of 15 with this first strategy, and that's a 21 red. That's another loss. So now we're going to go from 50 to 80. We're going to add 50 plus 30. We're minus 120, but that's just because we haven't hit yet. So let's see what we get here. And we finally got the win. That's a 33 black. And we won 160. We're up 40 now. So we're going to be betting on first 12 for 10 since it's the longest since it is hit. And we're a minute and a half in out of 15 here. Let's see what we get. And that is a 7 red. We got that one on the first try, which is fantastic. So now we're up 60. We're going to be betting on second 12 since that's the longest 12 since it's hit. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 2 black. And that's a loss. So again, the second bet is the same as the first at $10. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 6 black. And that's another loss. So we'll add 10 plus 10. Now we'll have a $20 total bet on second 12. And this system made it really far in the bracket challenge, and can't wait to see how it does today. And then obviously James's new system, Lucky 13. So we lost at 20. So now we're going to be at 30. We're going to add the 20 plus the 10, the last two bets to get our bet total. And that's a 0. So that's another loss. And now we're going to add 30 plus 20. And we're going to have a $50 bet on second 12. Let's go ahead and spin again here. Then we'll look and see what was the last second 12 that has hit. And there it is, right? That's what we needed, the 21. Before that, it looked like it was another 21 way back there. But that's okay. We're up 90 now. And we're going to be on first 12 for 10. Let's go ahead and spin and see what we get here. Okay, that's a 23 red. And that's a loss at 10, so we'll repeat that $10 bet. Again, you go 10, 10, and then you start adding up the two previous bets for your next one, and that's a 2 black. So that's a win. And now all of a sudden we're already up 100. We're going to go for third 12 for 10. And spin. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. And that's a 6 black, so we lost. So we'll do that $10 bet again. On third 12. And man, I bet you can't wait for Lucky 13. I think you're going to really love it. And James has been working on this one for a while and says he's making really good money doing it. So let's add the 10 plus the 10 for a $20 bet on third 12 now. And here we go. That's a 36 red. That's another win with Fibonacci 12. And now we're up $120. We'll be on second 12, the longest one to hit currently, and $10 bet. Here we go. We're 4 minutes in out of 15, and that's a loss. Okay, so we'll just repeat that bet. $10 on second 12. Here we go. Okay, that's a 3 red. And that's a loss. So now we'll add 10 plus 10. We'll have a $20 bet on second 12. And here we go. And again, like I was saying, this made it really far in the bracket challenge and knocked out a lot of really good systems. And now we're going to add 20 plus 10. We'll have a $30 bet on second 12. And here we go. And that's a 12 red. That's another loss. So we'll add 30 plus 20. Now we'll have a $50 bet on second 12. Let's see if we can get a second 12 hit here. We did not. That's a 2 black. So we'll add 50 plus 30. And now we have an $80 bet on second 12. But since we have a $2,000 bankroll for $10 units, we have a lot more chances. And we only needed one more right there. So that won 160. We're up $160 already. So we're going to be third 12 for 10 now. And remember, you can always do this with dollar units and a $200 bankroll. So really anyone can play this at any bankroll level. So let's repeat that bet at $10 on third 12. And let's see what we get here. That's a 33 black. And that's a win. So fantastic. We're already up $170. And we're going to be on first 12 for 10 now. The longest since it has hit. We're almost 6 minutes in here out of 15 on the first part of this challenge. And let's repeat that bet on first 12. Again, it goes 10, 10. And then after that, it always adds up the 2 previous bets. And there's a 0, so that's a loss. So we'll add that 10 plus 10. Now we'll have 20 on first 12. And here we go. And that's another loss. That's a 15 black. So now we'll add the 20 plus 10. And we'll have a $30 bet on first 12. And let's see some more low numbers. Here we go. And there's one right there. That's a 5 red. Fantastic. It's a $60 win. We're up $190 already. So we'll have a $10 bet on third 12 now. And we're 6.5 minutes in out of 15. That is an 18 red. And that's a loss. So we'll repeat that bet at $10 on third 12. And here we go. Okay, that's a 16 red. Okay, and now we'll add 10 plus 10 for a $20 bet. I know probably some of you are saying, why are you playing a European style today? It's because that's the way James plays. When the person sending the strategy in says I play European or American, then I go with what they tell me. So I get a lot of questions about that. We're going to add 20 plus 10 for a $30 total bet now. And that's a 34 red. Okay, that's a win. So we're up 210 already. And looks like we'll be on first 12 for 10. Here we go. And that's a 0. So that's definitely a loss. Let's rebet that $10 bet. And spin. There we go. And that's a 36 red. Okay, and that's a loss. So we'll add 10 plus 10. Now we'll have a $20 bet on first 12. And let's see what we get here. That's a 20 black. Okay, so now we'll add 20 plus 10. We'll have a $30 bet on first 12. Then we'll check our balance again. We're a little over 8 minutes in out of 15. That's a 35 black. And that's a loss. So we'll add 30 plus 20. Now we have a $50 bet on first 12. And let's see a low number here. And we got one. That's a 3 red. Fantastic. So we're already up $240. We'll be on second 12 for 10 now after that win. And here we go. That's a 23 red, and we won on the first attempt that time. That's fantastic. We're already up $260. And we'll be on third 12 for 10. Or you can do dollar bets for a $200 bankroll. And we're almost 9 minutes in out of 15. That's a 30 red. Nice. We're already up 280 now. Let's go back to first 12. That's the longest since it's hit now. And here we go. That's a 36 red. And now we will do that $10 bet again on first 12. There we go. And that's a 13 black. So now we'll add the 10 plus the 10. And we'll have a $20 bet on first 12. Here we go. That is an 18 red. Okay, so we'll add 20 plus 10. Now we'll have a $30 bet on first 12. Let's see a low number. And that's a 35 black. Okay, so now we'll add 30 plus 20. We'll have a $50 bet on first 12. And come on, low numbers. It's another second 12 hit, 21 red. So now we'll add 50 plus 30. $80 bet on first 12. We still have a lot more chances to go. So there's a 1 red. Fantastic. And now we're up $320. Fantastic. Okay, we'll be on third 12 now for 10. We're 10 minutes in out of 15. And here we go. That's a 26 black. That's a first try win. I love those. We're up 340. And we'll be on second 12 for 10. See if we can get some more second 12 hits here. And we did. All right, 17 black. And we're up $360 now. And let's spin again, first 12. That's the longest since it's hit at this point. So there we go, another win. I think that's 3 wins first try in a row. That's pretty awesome. We're up 380, and we'll go third 12 for 10. The longest since it's hit. And here we go. 11 minutes in now out of 15. That's a 36 red. I think that's 4 in a row now. We're up $400 already. Let's go second 12 for 10. And Fibonacci 12 is clipping right along here, just like it did in the bracket challenge. That's 11 black. That's a loss, so we'll repeat that $10 bet on second 12. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That's a 14 red. Fantastic. All right. We're up 410. And looks like we'll be on third 12 for 10. Longest since it is hit now. And here we go. That is a 24 black. And we'll repeat that bet. Also, let me know down in the comments if you bought something cool on Black Friday. And I know it's kind of crazy to go shopping on Black Friday, but let me know if you got something cool, and or if you booked something, a nice trip or something like that. So let's go ahead and we'll have a $20 bet on third 12 now. That's an 18 red. And we'll have a $30 bet now on third 12. We'll add the 20 plus the 10. All right, here we go. That's a 6 black. 30. Lost at 30, so now we'll be at 50. We'll add the last 2 bets up. The 30 plus the 20. We're 12.5 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 25 red. Fantastic. We're up $440 already. And I remember when this was in the bracket challenge, the reason it kept taking out other systems is because it made money so fast. And that's a 7 red. That's a loss, so we'll repeat that bet. And but I can't wait to share with you this new Lucky 13 system by James, and see if you guys can win money consistently like he's been doing. Let's repeat that bet on second 12. He says it's making him a really nice supplement to his income, winning that $100 to $200 every day. And now we'll have a $20 bet on second 12. Here we go. We're 13 minutes and 15 seconds in out of 15, and that's a loss. So now we'll have a $30 bet. We'll add the 20 plus the 10 again. And let's see if we can get a second 12 hit. We did not. That's a 10 black. So now we'll have a $50 bet. We'll add the 30 plus the 20 like we did previously when we got here. And here we go. We have lots of chances to win because we have that $2,000 bankroll for $10 units. And we just won. Or you can use $200 bankroll for $1 units. We're at $460 now. We're going to be on third 12 for 10. We have a minute left in the first part of the challenge before we get to Lucky 13, which will be fantastic, I think. And let's go ahead and repeat that bet. On third 12, this is our second chance at $10. And there's a win, 25 red. Fantastic. All right, we're up 470. Wow. All right, first 12 for 10. Here we go. Let's see what we get. And that's a 19 red. All right, so let's repeat that at 10. See if we can get a low number here. That's a second 12 hit, so or not hit, a loss. So let's make that $20 now. We'll add the 10 plus the 10. Would have been nice to get a win there, but we've been doing pretty good so far. So that is a 10 black, and that's another win. So we're already up 490, and we'll be on third 12 for 10. Actually, we just ran out of time. So the first system, Fibonacci 12, won $490 in the first 15 minutes. And now it is time for James's new roulette system called Lucky 13. Again, he says that he's been winning every single day of the week between $100 and $200 and cashing out. He says that he follows Sonny's strategy where he gets up and makes sure he leaves with the profit before he stays too long. But I can't wait to share it with you. Let's go ahead and get started with Lucky 13. All right, it is time for James's Lucky 13 roulette system. He says that he's been winning between $100 and $200 every single day of the week, and at the end of the month, he has a lot of money just left to buy whatever he needs, and I cannot wait to share this with you. Let's go ahead and place the bets, and then we'll set the timer. So we're going to have $1 on 0, $1 on the 1, 2, 3 street, the 13, 15 street, the 22 to 24 street, the 34 to 36 street, and then $5 on the third column, and $2 on the 17-20 split, and then a single on Lucky 13 right in the center. So that's a $13 total bet. Let's go ahead and spin. The timer is set, and here we go. I can't wait to share this with you. That's a 26 black. Okay, and when you lose, he says to rebet at the exact same amount for the second bet. So let's do that. Here we go. That's a 25 red. Okay, and we lost. So then he says if you lose twice in a row to go ahead and double. So now we'll have a $26 total bet instead of 13. And that's a 24 black. And that's a win. So if you're in profit, then go ahead and restart. So we're going to go back to 13 and spin. Here we go. And let's see if we can get a good win here. That's a 22 black. And there are some of these with small wins. And when that happens, small losses, just go ahead and rebet the same amount. So here we go again. And that's a 27 red. And that's a $2 win. So when that happens, just rebet and spin again. We're looking for the jackpot numbers, which I'm going to go over with you here in a second. That is a 12 red. That's another $2 win. So we'll just keep the bet the same and spin. You can see when we hit the, we had a good hit there just a little bit ago. Let's spin here first, and then I'll go over all these jackpot numbers. Okay, that's a 15 black. Okay, and that's a $14 win, so that's a lot better. And you can see why that had a street and a column together, and that's fantastic. So let's go ahead and spin again. Obviously, 13 is the best that you can do, the Lucky 13 system, and that's a 7 red. That's a loss, and we repeat that bet after the first loss, and we'll double if we lose 2 in a row like that. That's a 34 red. Okay, and let's go ahead and just keep it the same. The small losses like that shouldn't make us increase the bet. That's a $2 win. So again, when we get those small wins or small losses, we just keep the bet the same. They kind of balance each other out, and that's a 13 black. Look at that. 13. All right, fantastic. So we're up $42 now. Let's go ahead and just rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 9 red. That's a $2 win. Again, the small wins and losses, we're just going to rebet and spin again here. here we go. That is an 8 black. Okay, that's a $13 loss. So again, we repeat the bet. If we lose 2 of those, then we double the bet. And that's a 30 red. Okay, so let's just rebet and spin. That's one of those small wins. So with the small wins and the small losses, we just keep the bet the same. That's a 10 black. Okay, there's a loss, so we'll just rebet and spin. If we have back-to-back losses of 13, then we will double the bet, and that's a 7 red. And we did, so it's time to double the bet. Now we'll have a $26 bet total, and then we'll check our balance after this one. That's a 17 black. That's a good one. That's a $46 win. That puts us back up 53. So we're going to go back to 13 and spin. Here we go. Let's build it back up. And let's see what we get here. That's a 24 black. And that's a $14 win. That's a good one. We're up 67. You can see that's because we hit the street and the column together. That's fantastic. So let's spin again. We're 4.5 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 13 black. And look at that, another 13. That's a $35 win at base level. We're up $102 already. And he says he cashes out between $100 and $200 every single day. So we've already got over 100. That's pretty awesome in just under 5 minutes here. There's a full loss, so we'll just rebet and spin. If we lose 2 of those, then we will double the bet. That's a 7 red. And we did lose 2, so let's go ahead and double the bet to 26 from 13. And here we go. We're just over 5 minutes in out of 15. That's a 13 black. That's awesome. That's a $70 win. We're up $146. Let's go back to 13 and spin. Man, that was awesome. Okay, so we're at 27 red. That's a $2 win. Again, small wins and small losses. We just rebet and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a 15 black. Okay, that's a nice $14 win. We're up $162 already. And just remember, he'd probably already be cashing out right now for the day and saying, all right, we'll wait till tomorrow and do it again. But we're going to play for the full 15 minutes today. Again, on small losses and small wins, we keep the bet the same. And we're 6 minutes in out of 15. And there's a 0. So that's a $23 win. That's a good one. We're up $184 now. And obviously 0 is one of the best ones you can hit just because it's got a full unit on that number. So let's go ahead and spin again. Obviously 13. And that 17, 20 are pretty nice as well. That's a 13 black. And that's awesome. So we're up $219 already. So we've already accomplished what James said to do every day. But we're still going to play for 15 minutes and you know, keep the structure the same. So let's see how it does for a longer period of time. If we lose 2 in a row here, we're going to double, but we're not going to yet. I was just showing you that. Let's go ahead and spin again. And here we go. It's a 36 red. Okay, that's a nice one. We're up 220. That was a great one because we hit column and the street at the same time. So let's spin again. Lots of jackpot numbers out there. And obviously some small wins and small losses, but those cancel each other out. And there's another one of those small wins, but we're up $222. And here we go. So far, this is doing everything James says it's doing for him every day. But hopefully you guys will you know, test them on the simulator when we're done, just to make sure. I always recommend that for everyone before you decide to use your own money. Test it out and get some confidence in each system before you use it. And there's a loss, so we'll just repeat the bet. If we lose another one, we'll double it. And the great thing is we haven't really been in any trouble yet, but knock on wood, right? We'll see how it happens. There's 2 losses in a row, so let's double the bet to 26. We're 8 minutes in out of 15. And here we go. That is a 33 black. Okay, that's a $4 win. Again, small wins and small losses. We keep it the same. And here we go. That's a 30 red. That's a $4 win, so we keep it the same.
No more bets.
$26 total bet. Here we go. That's a 9 red. That's another small win. We'll take it. We're up 207. We'll just keep the bet the same. And we're waiting for one of those jackpot numbers. Here we go. That's a 31 black. Okay, that's a loss. So we'll just rebet and spin. If we lose another one, we'll double again. Here we go. We almost got the 0 there. That's a 26 black, though. So that we did lose 2 in a row. So we're going to double the bet. This is why you need a $2,000 bankroll with this one and a $200 bankroll if you're using dollar units. And if you use dollar units, that one, the third column will be $5, just so you know. But then you can use a $200 bankroll instead of $2,000, and everyone can play this one. Let's go ahead and just rebet and spin. If we get another loss at this level, we'll double again. And we're between 9 and 10 minutes in out of 15 right now. And there's 2 losses in a row, so we're going to double the bet. And again, this is why you need the bankroll of $2,000 for $2,000 for actually for the bet that he has $2,000 for the bet that we have right now. So I guess technically we're already at dollar units. So you'd have to and there's a loss right there. Let me correct everybody on that real quick. Let's spin again. If we have another loss, we'll double again. But since we're already at dollar units on this one, the only way you'd be able to go lower with a smaller bankroll on this one, and let's rebet that one since that was a small loss, is if you could bet with quarters and 50 cent. So that might not work for everyone on this one, but at this level right here, and it's time to double the bet again. We had 2 losses at that level. Yeah, but we do have the $2,000 bankroll. But sorry I misspoke about the low roller system. Most of the systems we have work for that. But there's a good hit. That's a $368 hit. We're back up 203. It's time to restart back to 13. Here we go. But any of those systems that start with $10 units, and let's get this all the way back to 13. You can divide by 10 and usually use dollar units. But these ones actually are dollar bets. So this one I would just test it out the way that James has been playing it. So unless you can use quarters or 50 cents and then just use basic math skills to figure out where you want to put the bets at. So just the best way is just to use division. And that's a nice $14 win. So we're back up 217. Let's rebet and spin. And here we go. That's a 12 red. Okay, that's a small win. Again, small wins and losses. We're going to keep it the same. And here we go. All right, that's a 17 black. That's a good one. That's a $23 win. We're up 242 now. All right, let's rebet and spin. We're almost 12 minutes in out of 15. Okay, that's a 7 red. That's a loss, but we're not going to increase unless we lose twice. So let's spin again. And here we go. That's a 2 black. And that's a small loss, so we don't change the bet size. Let's spin again here. And but we've already accomplished what James sets out to do every day. Let's see if it continues for the last 3 minutes here. That's a small win, so we don't change the bet size on either the small wins or the small losses. And here we go. That's a 36 red. Okay. Okay, that's a $14 win. We're up 244. Let's spin again. And Lucky 13 has been paying off. And that is an 8 black. I want you guys to test this out on the simulator before you use it, just like I always say to do. And but James says he wins between 100 and 200 every day. At the end of the month, that 200 a day adds up to a lot. And let's go ahead and rebet and spin. And here we go. But never take anyone's word for it. Always test it out yourself on the simulator first. and make sure you like it. And that's really important. So let's rebet and spin. Small wins and losses. Again, don't change the bet size. And that's 11 black. That's a loss at 13, so we just rebet and spin. And we're 13 minutes, 20 seconds in out of 15. And that's an 18 red. Okay, that's a small win, so we just repeat the bet. And spin. Here we go. It's at 26 black. Okay, and let's go ahead and just rebet and spin. If we have 2 losses in a row, then we'll double the bet. That's a 27 red. And that's a small win there, so we'll keep it the same. And we're 14 minutes in out of 15. It's a 21 red. Okay, that's a small win, so we'll keep the bet the same and spin. Here we go. And that's a 30 red. That's a small win. What I really love about this system so far is we haven't really got in any kind of trouble. And that's definitely something to be desired. And there's a lucky 13 right there. It's another $35 win. We're up 246. All right, let's spin again. We're 14.5 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 12 red. It's a small win. We'll take it. Let's rebet at 13. But I love how we haven't gotten any kind of trouble yet. Let me know down in the comments after you test this if you get in any kind of trouble with this. But he said he wins every single day with it and just adds up at the end of the month. And he said he's like Sonny, where he's not greedy. He gets his $100 to $200 a day and cashes out. So there's 2 losses there. Let's go ahead and double the bet to 20. Oh, actually, we just ran out. So this will be our last spin. And that's a 2 black. Okay, and that's just a $2 loss there. So we ended up $220 up with Lucky 13 system by James. And man, like I said, I just love that it never got in trouble. Let me know after you test this on the simulator if you get the same kind of results. And thank you so much, James, for sending this in. That I really enjoyed trying this system out today, and I really appreciate the professional way that you send in the email. That was awesome. So I look forward to those emails from you guys every single day. Send those to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Remember, that's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. I love seeing the new systems every day. I hope you guys do as well. And again, they post every single day at 7 a.m. Central Time. And man, I just love everybody in this community. You guys are awesome. Keep sending in, share your results in the comments, whether you're testing on the simulator first or going to the casino. And that really helps everyone in the community out. And, that way you help everybody out. They help you out. And it really helps to see those results and, get a good idea between testing results and what other people say that they've done with the systems on the testing really helps people get a better understanding of which ones are good and which ones aren't. And that's what it's all about, is finding the best roulette system possible. And I love searching for it every single day of the week. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.